Yeah, this is a weird setup with this little table. I guess for your notes and everything, it's good. Like, what's this little cubby over here? Sorry, I'm bumping you. Oh, we could work the sound system over here. Interesting. So we're third period of Saturday, November 29th in Summerland Arena. Central Zone leads South Zone 2-1. I just want to see it top off. This thing fall out. Yeah. Yeah. That's pretty good now. Yeah. It's awkward to. I'd never be able to do it with all these, like to try and even driving. I found that long trip. So they'll try and see if the pucks will move. I remember being a kid in Peterborough, the timekeeper's bench, they had a 5-gallon pail and it was full of ice, and all the extra pucks were in that in case of things like this where they put too much water on. They don't bounce as much. And we'd always try and really be nice to the scorekeepers as 8, 9, 10-year-old kids to beg for a puck, right? Let's see what the music man's got here. Prince, When Doves Cry? No. Okay, here we go, people. We've been having some laughs about the music. Yeah, a little better start for the music man. So here we go. Cindy's back in the pipes to our left. Sumner, Bazran, Irvine, Gibbon, and Troy will start the third period. Kelowna ahead 2-1 on 2 power play goals. Yeah, here we go. Puck's back into the south zone. Keith moves it ahead. Trying to move it forward. It's intercepted there by Manny. Now Michaels chased by Hickson. It's in into the corner. Luca tries to get a handle on it. Just gets away from him. And now there's a pass. Quick save by Shunya. Another quick save. It's loose, and Shunya dives back and covers that. It was loose. That was dangerous. Just kind of popped right back off the first save, right back to the middle, but Shunya was up to the task and jumped back like a cat. Looked like Felix Potvin diving around there. Old school. Yep. So South wins at the Keith. Keith over to 8, their captain. He sends a shot on. Shunya with a blocker save, rolls it to the corner. It's back behind the net. Lindstrand. Peppered by Smith. Smith walks out of the corner with it. Nice stick by Mason Hick to move it out of danger. Woodman's taken down. And now here Mason with a little move. Rylan Bell's got it. He's going to look for a place to skate. He sends it ahead. McCready. Oh, and that's the danger of this. So much wet ice. The puck. The South player lost the puck, lost the handle. And if McCready was right a step further back, he might have had a chance to just walk right onto it and take it in. But he was right on top of the puck, too. You got to be careful, all this water. The Zamboni goes fast, leaves a lot of water, and it pulls, and the puck just gets stuck. Schrader, quick shot, just high and over the net. Goalie didn't quite know it was coming. Now there's Simon. He sends it down behind the net. Reese Wyatt's going to jump in. He sends it, tries to get it in the corner, but South intercepts. Nice play by Schrader. He tries to knock it out of the air and does. And now here's Simon. Oh, nice play by Reese Wyatt to intercept the 2-on-1. McKee had jumped up, and it was a nice defensive effort there to break that play up. And it's high and out. Ewell calls glove forward pass by South. So 18-18 left in period 3. We've got a 2-1 lead for Kelowna. Sumner's out again with Badgeran and Ty, Wyatt, McKee. And we started out with AC/DC, now we got Aerosmith. We're doing better. Someone must have said something to him at the break. So here's Reese Wyatt. It's stumped into his corner. He sends it behind the net nicely. Levi lifts the stick and tries to move it forward. But it's into the corner. Reese Wyatt, he sends it up to Levi. Levi tries to backhand it forward, but can't. Now there's a man in behind the net. Sends it forward, but there's a stick on it. I think Sumner got a stick on that to deflect. Levi ties up his man. Nice play. Puck's up against the boards. They're jamming at it. Ref wants him to play it. Levi's there. Now it's come loose, but it's not moving. And now it's loose again. 2 Rockets. And they flip it, but it's not out. Now it'll get out. Levi tries to get it out. Gets it to center. It's pushed back. Wisp shovels it in. Big hit by Simon. And now here's Levi ahead. That doesn't go on the net. It's just deflected into the zone. Goalie's going to do the smart thing with 17-10 left in the game. Just puts a glove on it. So McCready, Irvine, Woodman are out with Troy and Gibbon. Pucks into the corner. Oh, and it bounces dangerously. Oh, quick save. Oh, Luca, yes. So 2 chances at it. The second one was Luca, and Luca jumped on it. The third one, and Luca managed to get in there, and the Rockets go ahead 3-1. But those are the chances that we haven't been able to cash on. Nice to get one to cash. 14 viewers, look out. So the Rockets move ahead 3-1. 17:02 left in the game. So the puck is into the corner, and Woodman's going to chase his man into the corner. Yeah, the goalie did make 2 large saves on the first 2, but it was the rebounds that the goalie couldn't handle, and not his fault, but nice play by Luca to keep digging and jam that puck in. So, gain the zone awkwardly, but they gain it. Michael sends it behind his net, but it bounces off the back of the net. He collects it now. There's Luca. He's bumped. Quick shot. Goes wide. Short side. McKinley. He's got it at the half wall. Back to the captain. Number 8. He takes a shot. And there's Woodman with a block. Looks like that old defenseman for the Dallas Stars, Craig Ludwig. Big shin pad. Blocks a shot. Now Woodman's going to chase it. As Smith gathers it. 16 minutes left in the period. He loses the puck in the pool of water. And then Woodman chases his man, and Smith is going to try and come out. He stops up, sends it back down into his own corner behind the net. Woodman puts a hit on his man. Xander Mondu, he goes in, puts a hit on his guy. He ties up. He's taken down, loses his stick, and now Ryland engages with his man, and enough to slow the South player down. They're offside. Left winger jumped ahead. So it's 3-1. South is down in their home rink, or Summerland rink. Mondu, Ewell, Bell, Lindstrand, hit. And now it's shoveled into the zone by the Rockets. Lindstrand picks it up at his own blue line. He sends it ahead to Bell. Bell stops up. He sends it back to Nash. It's in his feet. Mason's just going to chip it ahead to Cameron. And now, real sloppy play on both sides. Two Rockets collide. And now Mondou's trying to get away, but he can't. Now it's out. Here's Jewel. Mason Hick takes his man down. He's going to be called for interference. So a real sloppy shift there that leads to a Kelowna penalty with 15 minutes left, 14:58 left. Mason's getting the explanation. I didn't see it. Something in behind the play, maybe, or Mason. This ref is calling lots of it. Oh, sometimes being the bigger guy doesn't always work in your favor, and that might have something to do with it. Being big and strong doesn't always work in your favor. You usually have a second or two after the play. South gains the zone, and there's Reese Wyatt. He sends it back, but Dupuis there. Tried to get it out. There's Schrader battling. Puck gets to the line, and there's Steen. Steen sends it low, but there's Reese, and he's trying to go high off the glass and gets it past Piper. And she goes D to D here. They go up ahead. Reese Wyatt says, no, you're not getting through here. Sends them back. They regroup. 1:17 left in the penalty. This is Kelm, speedy little defenseman. And Reese shovels him into the wall. But he's recollecting the puck. He's got a chance. High and off the glass. I think Shunya got a piece of that. Or it was a stick. Reese Wyatt fires it down the ice, and the Rockets will get a change. 56 seconds left in the penalty. Kelm collects. So we've got Sumner and Ty with Choi and Gibbon killing this penalty. Hoping not to let any momentum be gained here by South. And there's Michael. He tries to send it up the wall, and he does. And now Levi's away. Levi's got some speed. Keith is keeping him to the outside. Nice job. Gives it to Sumner. Sumner with a nifty move and a beautiful save by the goaltender on a great play by Levi and a nice move by Sumner. Oh, Sumner had the one-timer, just couldn't get the stick on it. 19 seconds left in the penalty. What a play. Good sequence there. Now they're just going to fire it down the ice with 12 seconds left in the penalty. Bounces out. Goalie plays it. Levi chases behind the net. He's chasing Keith. 5 seconds left in the penalty. Keith gains center. Looks for a move. Gets it in deep. Into the corner. Penalty's over. Mason's back on. They send it back behind the net. Now we're just looking for our assignments, and here goes Manny. Manny's going to try to shovel it ahead to Ethan. Ethan gets cut off. It's back to the point. Quick shot. Shunya steers that to the corner. And now here's Manny. He's behind the net. Michael Choi. There's two men down in the corner. They send it behind the net. They send it up to Smith. Smith tries to corral it, sends it behind the net. A long shift here. Michael Choi fighting for it. It's sent behind the net. South picks it up. Here's Manny. Rockets are away. He's got Sumner on this side. Sumner's going to just dump it in. The Rockets need a change desperately. 12-11 left in the game. Yeah, they did a good job killing that one. Nice job by McCready. Here's a puck that's coming out to Luca. It's offside. And here goes South Thurway. Luca tries to put a stick on his man. McFarland. Quick shot blocked by Simon. Good defensive effort by Simon to block that one. It's behind the net. McCready. McCready sends it ahead. Woodman. Woodman tries to go out, but he can't get it out. Now it's Simon. Simon's going to try and gain the center ice line. And he does. Fires it in. Goalie's going to cover it with 11:33 left in the game.
Doesn't look like it's McEwen and McCown.
McEwen, it doesn't look like he's on the bench. So he's got either something. Yeah, we're trying to keep an eye on that young fella for South. He might have a broken something in his arm, and he was holding it. And we hope he's all right. You never like to see that. Wrist. Simon steps into his man as his man dumps it. Reese is back. He takes a dump. Oh, there's a chance, and they score. So that little mix-up behind the net comes right out front. Not much Shunya can do on that one. Little breakdown as Reese tried to move it behind and they had a little gaff there. Just got stuck in some snow on the dasher boards or something and popped right out to South. So it's 3-2. 3-2, 11-14 left in the game. Ewell, Mondu, Bell, Mason, and Nash. Mondu pushes it forward. It's into the South end. High stick on it by Ewell. They're not going to call it. It's dumped back in, but it's offside. Ryland has to regroup. Now they're onside. 11 minutes left in the game. It's 3-2. Kelowna leads. Nice job by Ryland. Stops his guy at the line. Sends it to, I think that's Kelm. Yeah, Kelm sends it ahead to Smith. And he's away. He gets to the blue line and sends it up. They're offside there. Now they clear. Mason Hick. Around behind his net. He's going to look for some space. He's got some space on the right. Sends it ahead to Ewell. Ewell's going to just dump it in. But he wasn't across the red line. So with 10 and a half minutes left, we got ourselves a one-goal game. Bazran, Ty, Schrader, Mason, Lindstrand. Bliss loses it to Bazran. Bazran looking for an outlet, and he's got it. And we got 2-on-1. It's Levi with Keenan. Keenan with a quick shot. Levi! Oh! Hey, whoa! It's still loose! Oh! It did go off the post. So that was a great play by Keenan. He knew he couldn't get the goal, so he shot it low off the pad, kicked right out to Levi. Levi hit the post. Music Man. Some interesting tunes. So South takes a penalty. Looks like Dupuis. Power play Rockets. 10:15 left in the third. Sumner, Wyatt, Mondu out to start this power play. Hick and McCready on the back end. The referee's trying to figure out, or the coach is trying to figure out what happened. Oh, and they give her 4. Well, that doesn't happen very often. She rarely gets penalized for what she does. Sumner wins the draw to Mondu. Back to McCready. McCready to Hick. Traffic in front. Blocked. Bliss gets it away from Wyatt. But here's Sumner. Sumner. Quick shot. It's loose. And it's in. That puck came up in the air. And it kind of just juggled in. So a good response for Kelowna. They score on the first power play. Still got 2 minutes left. So Reese Wyatt's been involved in 3 goals on the power play. Yeah. They're talking about whether it was batted in with a hand, maybe. Oh, they're waving it off. So we'll retain the 2-man advantage. Might have been gloved in, batted in, or whatever. Here's McCready. He tries to get it down into the zone. Mondu's offside. McCready gets it in there, but it's offside, so now they have to clear. And down it goes. Mason Hick's going to collect it. 3:25 left in the 2-man advantage. It's still 3-2 Kelowna. Mason Hick goes up the left side. Oh, he skates over it now. McCready and Mason get mixed up. And they just turn it around and send it in.
I am working now, but it seems to slow down a bit. I don't know why.
Okay.
It seems to be working at the moment.
So we had a timeout on the network. I guess we'd reached our capacity on the Wi-Fi network. So there's 5 minutes left here in this game, pretty much. We're still ahead 3-2. Oh no, loss. Oh, good stick by Ryland Bell to take a threat away. Holy lifting. That was an easy tap in for whoever's streaking down the middle of the net there. And the big hit there. Now they try to go high on the glass, but it's not high enough, not strong enough. Puck is out, and Ryland's going to chase it. They're going to wave the icing off. It's not going to get there. Ryland, he stops up. 4 minutes and 37 seconds left. I'm hopeful everybody can hear us again. Ryland's doing a great job. Sends it out and almost banks it in off a foot. And now South is away. But Mason Hick intercepts, and there's Nash Lindstrand to help out. They send it all the way down the ice, and he waves it off. 4:16 left in the game. Ryland Bell pushes his man into the wall. Luke is down. And now the puck comes out to center. Nash Lindstrand gets it deep. Good play to get it in. 4 minutes left in the game. South collects it. Woodman pressured. Smith. And there's Bazran. Almost snuck by Smith. Nash. Good job by Nash to send it deep. 3:50 left in the game. Dupuis. Now Bazran gets a piece of Dupuis, but not enough. And here's a little play away, and now Nash is away. Nash, smart play again. Gets it deep. Puck off the wall. Bazran. Now, it comes back to Hick. Hick stops up. Gonna get it into the corner. He does. Schrader collects. Puts a nice little nifty move on. Another one. He takes a bump. And he's still chasing it down. Turns it around. He's still got it. Oh, what a play. Schrader sends it to Bazran, gets it back. And now it's out by Dupuis. Dupuis with 3 minutes left in the game. They're away 3-on-2. Puck off to Stick. And there's a nice back check by Keenan and a check by Simon. They get it across the line. Woodman couldn't collect it. South two men collide. Puck into the south end with 2:53 left. Woodman chases. Yeah. So we got McCready out with Wyatt. Mondu. Their captain gains the line. Shot. Shunya save. Reese Wyatt collects behind the net. He's going to go high and out. And there it is to an area. Nice play. Here's Mondu. Mondu trying to get away. Kelm with a body check. Misses. And there's a nice play by the captain to send it back into the corner. 2:28 left in the game. And here's McCready. He tries to get it deep. He doesn't, but there's Wyatt. He bangs it puck down in low. And there's a nice play by Mondu and Sumner. They're trying to connect and keep it low. 2 minutes and 10 seconds left in the game. Rockets ahead 3-2. They try and get it out, and they do. It's over the stick of McKee. No icing. It's off a stick. So McKee's going to go back. He's getting chased. And away goes Simon. He's harassed. Puck gets out at the blue line. It's banked off, and here's Mondu. Sumner. Almost too many men, but we're away. And here's Reese Wyatt. He's got Bell with him. Reese Wyatt and Bell. Reese. Oh, Bell tried to get it to Reese. 1:38 left in the game. Ryland gets a little bump with this guy. The guy escapes, hits him. They're going to probably pull their goalie here shortly. There's a loose stick on the ice that the refs haven't picked up behind Shunya. They should have picked that up a while ago, and now it's flipped out to center. Here's Bazran. Bazzy trying to work his way in. And a beauty by Bazran. That is a timely goal with 1:14 left in the game. What a move. Nice play to high off the glass kind of bank shot, or flip shot, I guess. Didn't really go off the glass, I guess. I guess he just flipped it out there, didn't he? But they're doing a lot of that, and it's worked well. High and off the glass, a lot of times they're just high and out. So with 1:14 left, Kelowna takes a 2-goal lead. And they picked up the loose stick finally. Bazran, Schrader, Bell, Hick, Gibbon. Kelowna wins the draw. They're, of course, just going to flip it into the zone. They want to kill as much time down that far end as possible. Finish the game this way, hopefully. South gets it out. Mason Hick tries to flip it. Bliss Bliss gets in the way. 58 seconds left. Kelm's there. Kelm regroups. He's across the line. He's taken out by Ryland Bell. Bazran's in low with McKinley. They haven't pulled their goalie yet. 45 seconds left. They're looking to get possession. No call yet. 4-2. No goalie coming out. And here is another flip, but it's not out. Bazran had Schrader on the side and tried to flip it to him. Couldn't get it. Nice play by Gibbon. Bazran got Schrader over here. Puck is still kept in with 22 seconds left, but it's out. Schrader mixes it up with Dupuis. Now Ryland's got it. Ryland's going to try and get it deep and takes a huge cross check. Whoa. There's head contact by Dupuis with the big cross check, and Ryland kind of got his stick up too. There's another penalty. You'd like to rewind that one. That one's pretty aggressive. That's 3 penalties. So 13 seconds left. Looks like we're going to pull this one out 4-2. Maybe more. Finally beat them. Yeah. Irvine on the draw. 12 seconds left. In behind the net. They're just going to fire it out. Nash Lindstrand just pushes it back in. Luca has it and avoids a check nicely. 2 seconds left, and that'll do it. Good win by the Rockets. Come from behind. They were down, and they win 4-2. Some key saves and some good plays. A couple of power play goals. Much better passing. First period was a little choppy, but they had a good second period and played well in the third. Good job, Rockets. We'll see you next time. Thanks for joining us.